We're back in Mörrum for the opening day. It's usually about...
He's got so fat now that he can't get all the stuff into his vest, but still a nice guy. What are you tying on there? Doctor or what?
Yeah, or a black and silver, yeah.
Black and silver, okay. And it's snowing. Is black a good color in snow?
Well, it's either black or white for me, Michael.
Okay. Once black, you never go back, they say. Yeah. When did you fish your first time, Joakim?
My first season here in Mörrum was back in '93.
Okay.
That's also the first year when I met you down here, so it's about 20 years now, Michael.
And are you? Then you were like on your prime of your golfing career, isn't that right?
That is true. I was a good goofer back then. I'm still a goofer, but not as good anymore.
At the office, they're gonna shoot the cannon at 9 o'clock. When the cannon goes off, we can start fishing. And we're in pole 1. It'll be quite an audience on the other side. And I'm gonna start down here, lower part of the tail. We're gonna have about 25 cubic meters a second, which is like half of what it should be, I would say. The water temperature is half a degree, which is also less than we want it to be. And it's tricky conditions, but I guess there's a few easy fish that will be caught immediately. That's normal. Hopefully some fresh run fish in the tail. That's what I'm hoping for. That's why I wanted to start there. Look at this. Crazy. 1 minute and there are hundreds of people gathered just to watch us do our first casts here. A couple of years ago I was filming this start, and then I made 3 casts and caught the first fish for the season. That was fun. If you say things like that, you're going to be the last one to catch anything. The man who's the boss of the operation here is lighting the cannon. And it's 9 o'clock. Bang! And now the season is open! Joakim Olén, chairman of the Swedish Sport Fishing Association, with a good fish here that he just killed on Whiskey Island. I'd say 4 kilos, and it's a fresh
Something
fish.
like that, yes. Quite nice.
And?
Well, it was a nice fight. It has been pretty tough this morning actually. It's cold, snowy in the wind, but when you're patient you'll get your reward.
Someone is playing a fish here up in Pashakuan. I don't think it's a big fish, but it's a tricky place to land one. It's a tiny little fish. Little fresh run. And so far today, about 100 fish. Okay, so here we've found the new boss, man in charge.
Yeah.
So what about this opening day, you think?
I find it a fantastic day. Lots of people. We had this small fair inside Laxens Hus, which was nice, and fairly good fishing. The weather conditions was not so great, but I think it was a great day.
Okay, good. Maybe I should have started with saying welcome. I mean, I've been here longer than you.
Yeah, for sure. I'm very new here.
Hope you stay a long time and do a good job.
Okay,
I know there's some good things happening, but we'll save that for later. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
Thanks.
A little bit of snow again. And people are dropping off. maybe an hour left of the fishing. And we'll be back tomorrow. The second day on the Mörrum. And look at this. It's only my trucks. I'm on my way out on pool 8 and there's no prints. I'm first. Good thing with the snow. Beautiful winter's day. I'm gonna fish these small pockets down here. Okay, pool 10, fairly fast water, but on this lowish water conditions, there's a lot of rocks and it's hard to fish a long line. I had 2 fish here now, and I think, and there's been quite a few people fishing here today, but I think a little bit of luck maybe, but also slowing down your fly. I'll cast out my line and I'll hold out my rod. I don't point the rod tip towards the fly. I hold out my rod and let the line come before the rod. Slow it down. Maybe if you need mend up, but it's better to do that, I think. And also make sure not to do the straight cast. Cast it up, mend upstream, feed 3 or 4 meters of line so you can get the fly to start fish immediately. There's small margins on these conditions. If I can get my fly down like half a meter, maybe I'll get the fish that the other people's flies been too high above. 0.5 degrees in the water is nothing. It's very cold, small condition. Can be tricky. I'm using my 13.7 reaction, and here I've been using the intermediate 2.4, which is a Guideline, a little tungsten head. Certain places where I fish the short line, that's better than the plastic tube. Otherwise, I prefer the plastic tube. I used my 7.9 Quadra light equipment and thick neoprenes today. It's cold. So.
Well, this is Mikael. Second day of the Mörrum River, and it's hooked a fish in the back end of pool 10. It's one of those tails where you should really be expecting a fresh fish. We'll see what comes out of this one, but once again, one of the tricky things with spring fishing is to get in position. As we said,
all fish are good fish.
as we said earlier, spring fishing, you got to wade safely. Take your time. Right, let's see what we got here. Keep the head down in the water. Here she goes. Bye bye. Thank you very much.
Bye bye, baby. That was fun in fast water. Some action. The black bottom.
So down here in this tail here is where it all happened. As you can see, it's got snow cover on the banks. So far this year, it's been a cold spring.
When I fish a place like this, keep the leader short. But I also here, I choose a fly tied on a tungsten tube. It's the tiny little tungsten tube where I have the hook sliding, the fly sliding down on the hook like this with a little of the fixed tubing there, the medium one. This way, my fly will start to fish immediately. I need it to go down a bit, which means I give a little bit of slack line. Yes, cast it out, mend it up, feed 2 meters of line, get the fly down, and then you start the drift. If you just stretch it and fish it immediately, you're gonna lose half the drift. It's gonna be too high up. It's 0.5 cold.